Alright guys, in this lesson, I'm going to be revealing the ultimate AdSense approval process. Now, if you can get approved for AdSense, you can probably get approved for any publishing network on the marketplace. Now, the approach I'm sharing with you today is absolutely unbreakable. Let's get straight into it. Now, please make sure to take notes, make sure that pen and pad is out there and you're away from all distractions, because what I'm sharing with you today is extremely essential that you pay attention to if you want to get your site approved on Google AdSense and other big publishing networks. So number one, do not enter any of these niches. Now, you probably already knew this, but just in case, I need to make you aware that these are not niches we can publish content for. We got adult content, you already know the deal. There's no way we're building sites around that. Hacking and cracking, guns and weapons, poker and gambling, fishing, drugs and pharmacy, or anything illegal for that matter. Alright, if that's what you're into, if you're into black hat marketing, Madsense is not about that. We don't condone such a thing. Next is TLDs, which is top level domains. Now, a top level domain is one of the domains at the highest level in the hierarchical domain name system of the internet. So these domains are given a slight bit more attention, a bit more power around the net, and you find these domains under the endings of .com, .org or .net. We can run these domains from any country. They are not specific to geographic, instead are just powerful domains. And so this is actually the start of building out your site. Of course, you've selected your niche now, and from there you need to go and buy a domain. And while you're at it, make sure you're going for domains that end in either .com, .org or .net. Me personally, I always go for .com, and when we take on done for you clients, even we ensure to get them high level .com domains. Next is your compliance. Make sure your site has an about us page, a contact us page, a disclaimer, and a privacy policy, and whatever other legal pages that apply to your website or to your niche or to whatever it is that you provide on your site. If you don't know how to work around this, look at your competition, see the pages they have and steps that they have taken to be compliant within their market, and see how you can apply that over to your brand. Next, we have unique and high quality content, all of which, by the way, so far, whatever we mentioned, we will be showing you how to do as well, if not already shown you. And when it comes around to your content, try getting 20 to 30 plus articles onto your site. Make sure they're unique and they're not just rewritten pieces of content in broken English. Make sure this is high quality, readable and enjoyable content. Word length, ideally over 1,000 words, but if not, you can come down to 750 words and above. That is always the sweet spot. Have appropriate heading throughout your content. Use short, long sentences and paragraphs throughout your content. Don't keep it all robotic and one strict structure. Add images to your site, to your content when necessary and relevant. Interlink articles wherever possible. So throughout your content you'll have keywords that may link to another article you published before. Just hyperlink it and get it sent over to that article. If you see the opportunity, just make it happen. All right, there's great advantages to interlinking content, and that's a practice that only the successful sites truly implement. And use of bold, italics and underline throughout your content is also highly recommended. From there, we want to plug our site into Google Analytics and the Google Search Console. So that's very straightforward. You log in with your Gmail account that you're going to be setting up your AdSense account with. Use that same account for your analytics and the same account for your search console. We'll have separate lessons on how to set these up. Then we've got website speed and structure. Now, the loading time is essential, so test your page loading speed at gtmetrics.com. You're aiming for less than 2 seconds. Now, if you can't achieve that, you've got a problem. Also, go over to Google's page speed insights and try to score at least 80 there in both desktop and mobile. Once again, if you're not reaching that, you know there's a problem and there's some things you need to take a look at. Now, one of my biggest suggestions and biggest piece of advice is get WP Rocket. It's an amazing optimization tool. You literally download this plugin, plug it into your site, click, 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 and before you know it, your site is at least 5 times faster than it was before, and more than likely you'll reach the scores you're looking for. If not, it might be time you need to upgrade your hosting. Next, we have organic traffic. Now, sites that are getting organic traffic are more likely to get approved. There's no doubt about it. Google really loves organic traffic. Backlinks, shares, referrals, all that type of stuff. Other blogs talking about you, or you've got a guest post on other blogs that link back to your site, and people are coming over, or from social media, people are sharing your content and they're landing on your site. Content is really admired by Google and every publishing network for that matter. So do your best, put in your best efforts into getting some organic traffic onto your site. It's not that you need thousands of page views by the month. Just show that your content is really getting out there through organic means, not only paid strategies, and you're all of a sudden like 50-75% more likely to get approved by Google. And finally, when applying for your AdSense account, make sure to use accurate information. Use your own Gmail account. Never apply with a banned site or banned account again, and the custom G Suite emails can add some extra leverage, but don't stress over that too much. If you can't get it set up, you don't have one there already, you really don't need to go out your way. Just stick to using your existing Gmail account. And that's it for the AdSense approval process. This process right here, you follow it to a T, you get it done correctly, you get the content up, you get your site optimized, you get your site compliant. Believe me, hands down, 100% guaranteed, you are going to get approved. So that's me, Abdullah Ashraf, for this lesson. Get cracking with this right away. If you have any questions, make sure to reach out, and I look forward to catching you on the next lesson.